y'all, back here with an review. Today I am going to be analyzing and breaking down the Resident Evil Requiem third trailer. This had a lot of stuff in it, as you see on the front of this. It had a Leon, but we're just gonna break this trailer down and I'm gonna talk about things afterwards. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. This is a 3-minute trailer. Turn this down a little bit. So we hear piano being played. We don't know if that's just like music that's being played or someone is playing the piano. And then right here we see Grace opening a door. And this is she's entering the room where the mystery villain is. We don't know what his name is. We don't know who he is. And you can see she doesn't have the big bandage on her with the blood on it. So this is before she's on the gurney and she is attacked by the big creature. So that's interesting. He's obviously not wearing his helmet.
Hello?
And then, right here, you can see he's got some massive, like, scars going from his lip all the way down to his, like, chest area, which is really interesting. Yes, we have seen it before, but, like, it's morely revealed here.
It hasn't been easy.
He explains it hasn't been easy to find her or whatever.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. It's Ashcroft.
And then right here we get a better look at him with the goggles on. We don't know what he looks like with the goggles off, which is interesting. Maybe the top of his head doesn't look right or something. But he's got some massive scars. He looks very old. He's very decayed and stuff. He's been, and it seems like he's had a hard time trying to get the perfect person to him, which is weird, I guess. I don't know. We will find out what he needs her for, but let's keep watching.
Talk to me.
And then we see some cops pulling up to a crime scene, which is probably another body being found from the multiple dead victims that have been occurring. And then if you listen right there, we heard a woman speaking over like maybe intercoms or something. This voice I'm going to mention in a little bit, but let's keep watching.
Is this one like the others? And it's not post-mortem lividity.
She's talking about the other bodies, obviously.
Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer.
It's probably this dude.
It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found.
So she's obviously talking about this guy that's talking to Grace right here. He apparently went missing with the other 5, so that is now 6 people found dead. That is crazy. This might be him right here with his teeth falling out, which is ugh. And then right here, this is very important. He says, "Now that you're here, Elpis can finally be free." This note right here says, "To the White House, Chief of Staff blank from blank, security clearance level 9, top secret. Raccoon City is blank, blank, blank. For the sake of Elpis, commence blank." So whatever Elpis is, it is related to whatever happened to Raccoon City. And you can see, like, all this stuff right here of, like, the Kane's bodies and stuff. Some virus DNA, it seems like. But, let's continue.
Set free?
Yeah, he says that with her, it can be set free.
The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella.
So it seems like this guy is got ties to Umbrella, that our main villain. He seems to have ties to Umbrella. I'm guessing that's who she's talking about, which we'll find out a little bit.
Victor Gideon.
And that's who he is. The hooded guy is our main villain, and his name is Victor Gideon. That's crazy. I thought it would be Spencer. A lot of people did, but it's not. It's a researcher for Umbrella, and he is still alive after all this time, and we'll find out a little bit more of what he's doing. And we see Grace running from Victor as he yells for her.
Grace!
And then, right here, you can see the bandages and the blood. So that is after she's off the gurney. So this scene right here and in the beginning are two different sections in the game. So that's a little interesting.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
Okay, so this reveals more. So, after what Umbrella went under back in 2003, Victor had purchased the Chronic Care Center, which is what this building is that Grace is in. He had purchased it after Umbrella went under. For what reason, we don't know. We'll have to find it through files or something probably, but it's not revealed in this trailer. Victor had purchased the Chronic Care Center after Umbrella went under back in 2003. So he's had this building for quite a while, and it's still looking pretty damn clean.
I'll send you the address.
Now, who is this person? Who is she talking to? We're about to find out. So obviously this person,
Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Obviously this person arrives at the Chronic Care Center, but it is none other than our boy,
You there, Leon?
Leon. So that is Leon S. Kennedy. Looking fresh as ever, no beard, very little facial hair, still has the same hairstyle since RE2, which is just amazing. Leon is back, and it's funny enough because he will be another big role in the game. He will not be a small part. He will actually have a bigger role than we expected. He will actually deal with the more action-heavy stuff, while Grace is sticking with the scary horror tone that we are used to with Resident Evil. Sorry. But yes, Leon S. Kennedy is back.
You there, Leon?
And he is still voiced by the same person. And we also see him arriving at the crime scene from earlier, so that was his car that was next to the cops. And then we see some infections right here of the people, I'm guessing. So it looks like the eye, it bleeds, and then like the eye itself changes. The body like decays and kind of wrinkles a bit. Some cracks form. That's really disturbing. And then right here, this image right here that Leon picks up, this is Victor, and this is before his big like whatever happened to him, and I'm guessing this is when he first purchased the Chronic Care Center, and it seems like he has he has 8 employees. It looks like we might see some of them throughout the game, and we might fight off a lot of them from the end of this trailer. But this is when Victor purchased the care center, I'm guessing, and he looks way better than he does now. I will say that. But we do see Leon inside the care center snooping around trying to find some stuff. But yeah, let's continue. And then right here is important. So if you remember the 20-minute demo that people got to play at Summer Game Fest, Gamescom, and other conventions, you will know that the demo had ended with Grace opening that gate with the fuse, and she was trying to escape, but the monster just dragged her away, and then it cut to black. This is right after that. Leon comes in to save her, and just puts 2 magnum rounds in the creature. And yes, he is holding a Magnum, which Grace will be using later on in the game, because if you remember from past trailers, you see Grace holding the Magnum. And I wonder if Leon's just going to give it to her, or Leon is somewhere else, but he left the gun. We'll find out, I guess.
Here. FBI. What are you doing here?
And then he kind of questions why an FBI agent is there investigating stuff, which, is fair, because he is a DSO agent, which is more important than an FBI agent. So he's more supposed to be dealing with all these infections and virus type of things. And then we get a shot of Leon driving to Raccoon City with the sign full, just destroyed. It looks really cool. I cannot wait to head back to Raccoon City. It's gonna be amazing.
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
And then we
Don't do anything stupid.
sorry.
Hidden under
And then we see more infections of what it does to the face and the hands. It looks like you get burned or something, like your body is just boiling alive, which is really crazy, and it's so, I don't know, man. It looks awesome. I cannot wait to see what kind of stuff's gonna go down. But this is Leon looking at all this stuff too. And then he finds out information about Grace, I'm guessing. So that's pretty interesting. And then we
Don't
see
do
him
anything
driving.
stupid.
And then let's talk about that voice real quick. So we see someone looking at a map. It's probably them tracking Leon and seeing where he's going, trying to help him out. This voice, if you remember Sherry from Resident Evil 6 and you listen to her voice and then listen to this voice in this trailer, I would say they match. I would say Sherry Birkin, William Birkin's daughter, is coming back. Am I crazy? Probably for that idea, but Sherry Birkin could come back and I would not mind. It would tie in well for her because she, was in Raccoon City when it got blown up. She escaped it when she was 7 years old? So yeah, and then we see Leon reloading his Magnum and just, yeah.
me? Never.
And then we see him just demolishing some zombies with an axe.
Would you
Sorry.
like to see what's hidden under the hood?
I'll play it again.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me?
Yeah, he just takes out a whole bunch of zombies, decapitates them with an axe, and just wipes the blood off like it's nothing. Such a badass character, and I cannot wait for him to be returning in this franchise. But and then we get a shot of Raccoon City and then Resident Evil Requiem. Now we do have some surprises right here.
I think I want a second opinion.
Now, yes, that was some gameplay of Resident Evil Requiem. It's mostly for Leon. As you see in the bottom right corner, you will see your health bar, your gun, your ammo, and a meter bar for your axe. Now, I don't think there will be a merchant in this game. I think that would have been revealed already, maybe. But we are going to have a axe to use as a melee weapon, and it'll have a health bar on it too. And then your health bar looks pretty similar to how it looks in Resident Evil 4, which is pretty cool. They're taking some inspirations from that because Leon is going to deal with the action-heavy stuff like in RE4, and then Grace is going to have more of the RE2 feeling of horror. Now, we do see Leon fighting off some patients and some doctors, it looks like, so that's pretty cool. There are zombies. And then we see Leon doing a roundhouse kick from Resident Evil 4, blowing up a dude's head with a gun, and oh my god, this part right here. He drives the chainsaw from that one guy and puts it in him and just revs it in, and oh my god. If you thought the chainsaw dude from RE4 was crazy, Leon with the chainsaw in RE9 is going to be pretty damn insane. But yeah, I cannot wait for this game to come out. A lot of speculation still to come, like what's Victor's big role, like why was he with Umbrella, what is he really doing now, why is Grace such a big part of it, and that is still a mystery too. Why was Alyssa killed? You know, what's Leon's actual role in this? Like, we know he's going back to Raccoon City, and I know we're gonna get that info, but like, what the hell? And who is that person that he is talking to? Is it Sherry? Could it be Ashley now? Like, there's a lot of questions to be answered. Hopefully they reveal a demo for the game back in January with the Resident Evil Showcase, which I will have a video out when that happens. But yeah, that was this video was just me analyzing the Resident Evil Requiem 3rd trailer with Leon and some gameplay showing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye.